One thing that I did yesterday was I got filmed on TV, and another thing was I made a sea urchin.
Did you know that the play we made yesterday is called Splash and Bubbles, and it's going to be on. It's a PBS show, and it's about two fish swimming in the ocean, and in the kelp forests, and they talk about the parts of the kelp forests and the critters in there.
Who was filming you?
Cicero.
Cicero. Why are they called Cicero?
Because they're brother and sister.
Wow.
Cicero brought kelp in, and we got to put a sea star on it, and Garibaldi.
Did you like it? Was it fun?
We had to make Garibaldis, and we had to make starfish, and we had to finish our books, and that's all we did.
When we made the movie, we were swimming around the forest every time. But some of us got to have a walk, and some of them got to be in the movie again, and I was in the walk.
Was it fun?
Mm-hmm. Books that we made were all about kelp, so like what lives in the kelp, what kelp is, or there's lots of stuff about kelp.
Well, I think it was really cool that we got to swim around in the kelp forest as little fishies. It was so fun. Also, we got to make clay sea urchins. It was really fun. And we got to put spikes in them.
Did you learn a lot?
Yep. We set up a kelp forest, and we acted like fish swimming around in it. When we made the kelp forest, we also made sea stars, and they were really hard to make. And we had to glue Cheerios on them for the little ones, and that was really weird.
Bubbles on the kelp that were called flows.
Put them on the
My favorite thing about making the movie is the part where we got to make sea urchins. We got to make sea urchins the day Cicero came. One thing that was really fun about making the movie was that I got to poke one of the balloon balls on one of our fake strips of kelp, and I also got to name every single animal that lives in the kelp forest. We made Garibaldi and starfish, and then the people that filmed us
came in and put all the seaweed up and everything. And then we were like all going around it like little fishies.
Yeah, 6 people were playing this game, and I was one of them. And we were like trying to get all the sea urchins and sea stars into the Garibaldi's house, like home.
So we were like little fish swimming in the sea, and so we were little fish, and we got to tell about our books, about the sea, and about our ocean books, and so we got to tell them that, or we got to play a game.
We prepared the kelp, which the actual people made, and we made Garibaldi's. We made the things that I don't remember what they're called. Sea urchins. And we also finished their books, so they could read.
That we did like a play of how Garibaldi keep animals away from their spot and keep the kelp from going away, like from animals chewing on it if it's in their area. Kelp is basically somewhere in the ocean, somewhere it's like an ocean forest.
I learned that there are 4 parts of a kelp forest: the holdfast, the blades, the stipe, and the float. I learned that kelp forests give animals places to live.
There's one interesting thing that Garibaldi cleaned their nest all except for this one spot of algae to attract a mate.
And that there was fish that protect their spots, and I think they're called Garibaldi's, and they protect their space, and they eat all the algae except in one area because they want to guard that area and clean all the other parts of the kelp forest.
I learned that sea stars live in the kelp forest.
One thing that I learned was that it can grow up to 100 feet.
One thing I learned is starfish have little teeth at the bottom of their rays everywhere.
One thing that I learned about the kelp forest is that sharks live in it. I didn't know that sharks lived in the kelp forest. And what was super interesting is that sea urchins eat the holdfast and they destroy kelp forests.
What I think was really cool is that there's a type of sea urchin that will eat the holdfast of the kelp, and the kelp will just float all over the face.
I learned that
motorboats can destroy the kelp because it can get stuck in the motor.
the Garibaldi fish is the main fish in the kelp forest. It helps the kelp grow.
I learned that kelp can grow 18 inches a day. I really liked learning about the kelp forest.
I learned that scientists have seen gray whales pass by through the kelp forests, and I also learned that sea urchins nibble on the holdfasts of kelp.
One thing that I thought was really cool on the first time that I learned the parts of the kelp is that the four parts are called stipe. The four parts are called stipe, float, blade, and hold fast.
What did you learn?
I learned that sea otters kill I forgot what they're called. The little circles that have spiky rings around them. That they eat the rings that try to restore the kelp.
One thing I learned about the kelp forest is that Garibaldi eat the algae.
And what I want to learn is what the float is made out of and what is inside it.
I want to learn more about what different types of plants live in the kelp forest. I do know one different type of plant that lives in the kelp forest. It's seaweed.
More about Garibaldi.
Yeah, okay.
I want to learn why it grows so high.
I want to learn how kelp forests grow 100 feet tall.
I want to learn more about what type, if a seaweed sea dragon lives in the kelp forest, because I told my teacher that and she said no, but I really think they do.
I learned that kelp is actually seaweed, and I eat it at lunch. And it is covered in flavor.
I kind of want to learn more about what the bumps on starfish are.
Learn more about.
I want to learn more about how far is the kelp forest like how it's big, how it's small,
I wonder what kinds of turtles live in the ocean. I want to learn about other animals that live in the kelp forest. I want to learn more about how did they make the floats. I want to learn about how many fish are in a kelp forest. I want to learn, how does it get that big? How does it stay up? And how long does it take to grow that big? Well, the sea otter. But my
might be the sea lion. I don't know. I think I want to learn more about the Garibaldi.
Okay. I want to learn more, and I want to learn more about rockfish because I don't really know what they are kind of. The only one thing I know is that they like to go around rocks and stuff. So yeah.
I want to learn more about the Kelp Forest.
I want to learn about all kinds of animals that live in the kelp forests.
I want to learn more about the animals that stop living.
I want to learn more about how the urchins eat the holdfast.
And I want to learn and see how long. Well, I also learned that kelp can grow up to 100 feet, and I was wondering how long it would take kelp to grow up to 100 feet.
I kind of want to know more about wolf eels. I have no idea what they are, but they sound like a kind of eel.
The thing I learned was the float.
What about the floats?
The float helps the kelp float.
Oh. And what's one more thing that you want to learn more about?
The float.
Okay, good.
One thing I learned was that, wait, I forgot. What's the first question? You didn't ask me.